Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we are nearing the tail end of this particular conflict. I'd like to finish this up this episode. We'll see how realistic that is. We do currently have 3 simultaneous invasions going on, and let's take a quick look at how those are going. That's a ways away. That one will finish up quite soon, and the other one finished up right now. So we should go ahead and land on... Actually, we fully occupied this territory over here, so we should jump drive over here, and from there, land on Barum. Excellent. And we're month ticking. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, that's taking a little while. But that wasn't too bad. Okay, so we do need something like that, and then we need to make sure that these guys are heading somewhere. I believe I was going to jump drive them over this way. Like so. And then they land here. Yeah, that'll be fine. Excellent. We are currently at 5,210 reasons for them to not accept our demands, which is fine. If we were to go through with this right now, we would gain 218 out of 1,000 systems in the galaxy. We are aiming for 256 systems, which is just over a quarter of the galaxy in this war. Okay, we'll go, I think, for defense platform hull points next. And that's the one we already dealt with. Okay. Shouldn't be too long for these invasions to finish up, and hopefully we won't be getting too much in terms of war exhaustion, because that's really what we want to prevent. But we know for a fact that we have at least 38 more planets to invade. Okay, so we've successfully attacked over here, which means that that's fully occupied. We should head down to Targon next. This is an 8K fleet. That is completely fine. We'll invade at Thistum. There's a lot of them over here. Okay. So we need to attack somewhere else. And specifically, we'll have to wait till after the month tick. Technically, that was a year tick. Specifically, I think we'll want to attack over in this region. Hello. Okay, so we'll attack here, and we'll bring the Throndrate shards over to our nearest gateway, which is Chibon, and then from there, we'll jump drive. Actually, we can just directly jump drive. Our jump drive range is so long. Look at that, that is insane. I like it. Okay. So, I mean, we'll be probably coming across a few more of these, but won't be too long. There we go. That'll be falling as soon as this month tick is over. I do want to check in over here. That looks fine. And, oh, this bug. Okay. It's working now, though. Excellent. So we'll land here. That will be just fine. Perfect. So the Throndrate shards should probably be pulled back. They can't jump drive for another 172 days, but that's fine. I mean, it would actually be faster for them to just sit there and wait for the jump drive to become available. Which is kind of funny. Oh, we're month ticking. One of these days the month tick will catch up. We'll land over here, which will be completely fine. And then these guys will land over here. Excellent. We just got some energy weapon damage. Go for energy credits from jobs next, I guess. And there we go. Fantastic. We'll come over here. And we will land on Pelsimius Primus. New Light has 2,030 3 defense armies. That's a little bit much for this. I think we can pull it off, but it'll be close. And both of those invasions are going to take a little bit of time. So that's fine. We're up to 83% war score, or war exhaustion rather, and 4,700 reasons for them to not accept our current peace deal. Of course, we can always status quo and get most of it. We're up to 222 systems that we would currently get.
Research complete.
Excellent. We will grab this one next. A starbase is in combat? With what?
Angry meteorites touching down.
A science ship. Okay. That's completely fine. This combat will still be ongoing for a little while. As will this one. Well, not too long, actually. And this one won't be too long either. Which is good, because we have a lot of invasions ahead of us in our near future. We're getting there, though. We're making our way through all of these. It's taking some time, there's no doubt about that, but we are very slowly making our way through. So I will grab food from jobs. There we go. Yeah, we already dealt with that one. Okay, now we can attack at New Light, and this will take a toll on this army. To the point where I'm actually going to put in an army, or rather a general on this army. Which is kind of unusual. But army morale and army damage? Yes. That's what we're going for. Excellent. That will help us quite a lot.
Planetary invasion begun.
And this battle will be finished soon enough. This one still has a ways, that we just started that. This one will be done quite soon, though. Which is fantastic. I'm starting to wonder if it's all of our occupied armies. Like, armies that we're leaving in occupation of these, that's causing it to not appear in the outliner. Because we've lost a lot of armies, and it's not coming back. I mean, I'm working around it, but, it's definitely vaguely annoying. And we're gonna have to start recruiting more armies here pretty soon. So I'm gonna start recruiting a few. There we go. We've successfully attacked over here. We'll land on Florum next. And basically everything in the Shap sector, I'm just going to recruit a bunch of clone armies. We may not end up needing them, but I just want them queued up. I'm not even looking at how many there are. There we go. So, next up, we will attack over here. Riva Viva Filav is where we're going. Let's see. Did we already handle that one? Yes, we did. And this one. So, we need to have these guys invade Parum. 1331. That should be fine. Fantastic. We're at 86% war exhaustion now. That is going up, but rather slowly. They're down to 43 reasons to not surrender.
Planetary invasion begun.
And we are up to 222 systems that we will be getting if we status quo peace. Which is pretty excellent. And we're not going to worry about these armies just yet, we're just going to let them build up for now. Okay, this should not be a problem. In theory.
Innovation rollout.
We will grab, I think, army health at this point. Like, we can go back to working on that. I think that the reason that we're not seeing our armies is because we have so many occupied worlds right now. Like, if we look at any of these worlds that we have occupied, say over here, then you can see there's a bunch of these defense armies here. Or rather, these garrison armies. And I think these are counting towards that cap. So we may never see the armies in the outliner again, which is an obnoxious bug. But I guess it's one I can work around. I'll just have to keep detailed notes on where our armies are and what they're doing. It's not the end of the world. I mean, this series is basically over, right? The plan is that we are going to... We have a fleet here? We have a fleet here. It's awkward. But anyway, as I was saying, the plan is that we are going to... If I can get through this month tick, we are going to finish up this war and take everything we can. I'm going to actually send the Lentipaz fragments off over this way.
Enemy colony as corrupt.
There we go. And then we're going to fight the couple of little guys that are left, and then that'll be the end. There'll be nothing else to do that we'll have fully conquered at that point. So we'll go attack over here. Like, there's going to be this guy, this guy. We can do these little wars simultaneously. This guy right here. And that's basically it. Just these little one-system places. So it won't be a big deal. We can grab shield hit points and defense platform damage. Excellent. I'd really like to be done with this war this episode. We're down to 4,500 reasons. Of course, we do need to come take this back, which is why we have the Lentipaz fragments on their way over. In fact, these guys are sufficiently weak that we could just jump drive in. And that's what we're going to do.
Planetary invasion begun.
Okay, we currently have 3 simultaneous invasions happening. That is great.
Rocking up to enemy fleet.
And the Lentipaz fragments are going to wipe out this fleet. Excellent. We'll grab leader lifespan. And that is one thoroughly wiped out fleet. It would have been faster if we hadn't a jump drived, but it's fine.
Enemy planet secure.
Excellent.
Innovation rollout.
So we did successfully invade over here, and we're now fully occupying over there, so we can come this way and land over here. Excellent. And this guy can land on Pollen Cloud. There we go. We're slowly making our way through the clone grinder. Luckily, we can clone armies rather quickly. We're currently cloning 5 at a time. We could clone hundreds at a time if we wanted to. I don't think that's, strictly speaking, necessary, though. Okay, so we have a few thousand over here in terms of army strength, which is completely fine. Oh, this is the fleet that we just beat up, isn't it? They're gonna die to this station for sure.
Starbase under attack.
Like, there's no way they survive. I mean, it'll take a month tick, but there's absolutely no way.
New tech.
We'll grab ourselves a new tech while that fight is happening. There we go. And yeah, they're completely dead.
Enemy colony has crumbled.
That's fantastic. That fleet is completely wiped out, which is exactly what we like to see. We'll land on Varum next. And we are currently at 4289 reasons to not accept this, which is great. We're definitely chunking through that.
Meteorites touching down.
We'll grab minerals from jobs because we are currently negative on our minerals. The Throndrate shards should be able to... They are back at Grunthurst. They should be able to enter orbit over here, though. There we go. And we are going to continue occupying. Although, we've occupied all of the territory over here, which means, after the month tick anyway, that we need to jump drive over to Arrakis. Actually, you know what? Yeah, Arrakis. Arrakis is where I want this to go. I was thinking about going over here, but then I was like, but there's nothing over here. We can start at Arrakis and work our way this way, and I think that's just slightly more efficient. So that's what we're going to be doing. We'll grab some army damage. Let's see, we already handled that one. Are we fully occupying here? Yes, we are. So we need to come over this way and land on Alive A, which will soon no longer be Alive A. It'll be Alive B. I'm not going to rename it. We're at 90% war exhaustion, so keep in mind that once we hit 100%, a timer begins. I believe that is a 2-year timer. Once that timer finishes, then they can force us to status quo peace. Now, we'd currently gained 227 systems, and the processing time for that, I'm willing to bet, will be measured on the order of, like, dozens of minutes, so that's definitely going to be off camera. But the actual aftermath will be on camera. How are we doing on these recruitment drives? Okay, we've still got a few being recruited up. That's fine. This transport fleet does not have any orders. It should be coming over this way. There are a lot of worlds here to be attacked. Okay. A lot of worlds there. $1,370 for demanding unoccupied systems, and $2,700 for demanding unoccupied planets. Okay.
Rocket new tech.
Well, we will go ahead and jump drive these guys back to Gerard. And they're going to head on back to Shap after that. There we go.
Planetary invasion begun.
So we are currently invading
Enemy planet
2.
secure.
We successfully got Alive A. I know that's not how it's pronounced. This will not be a particularly difficult invasion.
Research complete.
More research. Excellent. There we go. Let's check in on our sectors quickly. We have 1 million in our sector stockpile.
Planet secure.
Okay. That's exciting stuff. So we will land on Mexus, and that won't be difficult either. We're just going to continue pushing through. We're at 90% war exhaustion currently. They are down below 4,000 reasons, which is really good to see. We would currently gain 227 systems. But I think it's pretty clear at this point, this war is not going to end this episode.
Planetary invasion begun.
But I can commit to it ending next episode, I think. How much time do we cover per episode right now? Hang on, I'm going to check. Our latest save is on 2757. Oh, that's the autosave. The actual save that I made at the end of last episode. Okay, so we're getting about 3 years per episode in this super late game, which isn't bad, really. I mean, we've still got a little bit left in this episode. So 3 years. If I go a little longer, yeah, I think I can commit to ending this war next episode. We're going to go ahead and jump drive over to Bera. Like so. And then we're going to land over here. That'll be fine. So that's the one we just handled. And apparently so is that. I don't think that's actually the case. Yeah, these guys don't have orders. So it was just a little bit buggy. After the month tick, we will give them orders.
Innovation rollout.
These guys. Land over here. Excellent. We'll still grab minerals from jobs. We're falling a bit behind on our minerals. The Throndrate shards are in orbit around the star, not the starbase. There we go. That will solve that.
Angry meteorites touching down. Planetary invasion.
Okay, we've got 3 invasions happening simultaneously. That is really good to see. And a month tick.
Innovation
There we go.
rollout.
And I think we'll grab Army Health. Excellent. They're down under 4,000 reasons now. I'd really like to see by the end of this episode, I'd like to see them at around 3,000 reasons. That would be ideal. I'm also going to start grouping together all of these armies. Like that. And we're going to send them out because I really want to get a 4th army working on invasions. Just to make this a little bit more efficient. And guarantee that next episode we'll have this wrapped up.
Secure.
Okay, we have successfully invaded here, which means we need to move on. And where do we move on to from here? That's a good question. I guess we need to jump drive down over to here. And that jump drive range is broken. Okay, that will not be a problem. Fantastic. I do want to get this army moving out somewhere. Specifically, yeah, these are merging together right now. Specifically, I want to get this army moving to attack probably over in this region. We've already got a lot of this over in this region. Down over here.
Planetary invasion begun.
There we go. Excellent. We're at 92% war exhaustion now. And we are finishing up these invasions. We've actually already handled this one. These guys are down to 1.9k.
Enemy planet secure.
It's definitely getting a little bit spooky. They can land on Joy for sure. That's completely fine. But any of these guys that are not currently merging...
Enemy planet secure.
I want to make sure that they are heading over this way. So we can just jump drive them directly in over here and have them
Meteorites
come over to
touching
there.
down. Innovation rollout.
Excellent. So this one has been handled. This one is buggy and has not been handled. Okay, so we have finished invading at Arrakis, so we need to come over here and land there. Fantastic. And this one over here, we have finished there. So I believe that means we need to jump drive, and we'll jump drive straight to here and land on Varum. Excellent. We'll go for army damage and defense platform hull points. There we go. So they're currently down to 3384 reasons not to accept this. And we're month ticking. Hypothetically, if we were to be forced to status quo right now, we would gain 231 systems. It's not quite the 256 that we're aiming for, but that's awful close. We currently have one invasion in progress, and I want to have these... Okay, there we go. I want to merge all of this together. Fantastic. And then we'll attack Nectar of Hope over here. That should be fine. Excellent. And then we'll bring additional reinforcements over to this region, like so.
Enemy colony as corrupt.
Okay, we successfully invaded here, and we need to exit here because that's bugging. This is fully occupied now, so we need to jump drive over to Rankshan.
Research complete.
And this month tick is making that complicated. There we go. We'll land there. Fantastic. And Yukikiki is the next place that we're going to invade over here. That will not be a problem. So we're not quite to that 3,000 mark, but we're very, very close at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here, and next episode, we are definitely finishing up this war, 100%. I guarantee it, even if the episode has to go long. We are definitely finishing this war, and then the episode after that, we're going to clean up anything remaining and call it a series. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.